Hello students, welcome to my channel Knowledge Nudge. Today we are studying chapter 14 of class 7th DAV Science Fabric from Fibre back exercise. A. Fill in the blanks. First, the hairy body coat of a sheep and goat is called fleece. Second, shaving off the body coat of a sheep is called shearing. Third, cleaning of fleece to remove dirt and grease is called scouring. Fourth, the process of separating hair of different textures from the fleece is called sorting. Fifth, the rearing of silkworms to obtain silk is called sericulture. Reeling is the process of separating silk fibers from cocoons. Seventh, the silk thread is made up of protein. B. Write true or false for the following statements. First, synthetic fibers are manufactured in factories. True. Second, air is a good conductor of heat. False. Third, scoring is the process of removal of fleece of sheep. False. Fourth, the process of twisting of raw and dyed fiber is known as sorting. False. Fifth, silkworms feeds on mulberry leaves. True. Sixth, the larvae secrete very fine filaments made of protein. True. Seventh, reeling is the process of getting silk fibers from cocoons. True. C. Tick the correct option. First, the process of removing fleece along with a very thin layer of a dead skin of a sheep is called answer shearing. Second, which of the following animals does not yield wool? Answer buffalo. Third, the caterpillars of silkworms feed on answer mulberry leaves. Fourth, the egg of a silk moth hatches into a answer caterpillar. Fifth, the process of taking out silk threads from the cocoon is called answer reeling. D. Answer the following questions in brief. First, name three animals whose fleece is used for making woolen fibers. Answer sheep, goat, and camel. Second, name three common varieties of wool. Answer Angora, Pashmina, and Shahdoosh. Third, give the meaning of the term sorting. Answer the process of separating hair of different textures from the fleece. Fourth, define the term sericulture. Answer the process of rearing of silkworms for obtaining silk. Fifth, how is silk fiber obtained from cocoon? Answer, silk fiber is obtained from cocoon by the process of reeling, in which cocoons are exposed to steam and then silk fibers are separated out. Sixth, name two countries in which silk is produced on a large scale. Answer, China and India. E. Answer the following questions. First, how do woolen clothes keep us warm in winter? Answer. It is because wool traps air. Since air is a poor conductor of heat, it does not allow our body heat to escape. This keeps our body warm during winters. Second, describe the purpose of scouring in the production of wool. Answer. The purpose of scouring is to remove dirt and grease present in the sheared fleece by washing it in hot water and detergent. Third, state the practical uses of the A long, B short yarn threads obtained during the making of wool. Answer. The longer threads are usually knitted to make sweaters, mufflers, caps, gloves, socks, etc. The shorter threads are woven to make woolen fabrics which are used for making coats, trousers, jackets, and shawl, etc. Fourth, write a short note on rearing of silkworms. Answer. Rearing of silkworms: a female silk moth lays hundreds of eggs which are stored at a suitable temperature. These eggs produce silkworms which feed on fresh mulberry leaves for 25 to 30 days and grow in size. They secrete a liquid which hardens on coming in contact with air and changes into a fine thread called silk, which is made up of a protein. The caterpillar covers itself completely with these fine fibers. This covering is called as cocoon. The silkworm develops into a silk moth inside the cocoon. Fifth, describe the different stages in the cycle of a silk moth. Answer. Different stages in this life cycle of a silk moth are: stage first, eggs. An egg is the first stage of the life cycle of the silkworm. A female moth lays eggs. Stage second, silkworm. Silkworm arises from the eggs. They feed on mulberry leaves for 25 to 30 days. Stage 3, cocoon. Silkworms secrete a liquid which hardens on coming in contact with air and changes it into the Thread called silk. Silkworms covers itself with these threads, changes into a silk moth inside it. Stage 4. Moth. The female moth lay eggs and thus the life cycle of silkworms begins again.
Thank you for watching the video. If you love it, then like it, share with your friends, subscribe the channel, and don't forget to click the bell icon to get the notifications about further videos.